Hi guys, welcome back to another colorful Keto with Dory. So tonight we are getting together with Robyn Davis and we're going to talk about, I guess, kind of people who want to be you until they know that you didn't lose any weight for a really, really long time. So we're going to talk about what happens when you don't lose weight on keto. What happens when everyone around you seems to be losing weight and getting thinner, and it's just not happening for you. So we want to talk about that tonight. I'm super excited to get together with Robyn. Hello, darling.
Hello, Miss Dory.
Hello. Happy Wednesday. I think it's the best day of the week, just saying.
Do you know how much I look forward to Wednesday nights? Wednesday night is also like my husband and my kind of date night. We go out, whatever. And he's like, I'm going to get out of work early and we can go to dinner early. I'm like, dude.
No, I got plans.
6 o'clock, I'm busy. So we're going to have dinner later.
I love it. Oh my goodness, I love it.
So my husband,
you know what? All of my keto wives, sometimes I preempt husbands. I can't lie, right? They're like, oh, you're just going to have to wait, honey. Mine has to wait for my keto wives, too. He gets jealous. He's like, how come you get to have so many wives? And I'm like, dude, you can't even hardly handle one wife.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to share here.
Oh, yes, good idea. You do that, and if you can share it to my group as well, then I'll chat with people about kind of what we're going to talk about tonight, where we sort of want to touch on tonight, because I've noticed a lot of people commenting, I've only lost this much weight in this amount of time, or I haven't lost that much weight. When you were doing live with Nancy the other night, Keto for Real Life People, someone commented, I've only lost 24 pounds in 11 weeks. And you should be celebrating, right? So I want to talk about that first. I kind of want to touch on, why do we feel like we can't celebrate the small things? You know, why do we have to lose 50 or 75 or 100 pounds before we're allowed to be excited and celebrate? Why are we not celebrating, I lost 5 pounds? Or, you know what, I didn't lose any pounds, but I got all the way up the stairs today without being out of breath. So I kind of want to start there, talking about, you know, things that are realistic expectations. And then I want to talk a little bit about what happens when it just doesn't happen for you, because it is more common than people realize. You did not lose weight for months and months, in excess of 6 months. I did not lose weight for months and months, 6 months and up. Wendy, Spirit Warrior Wendy, she did not lose weight. She's going on 10 months of not losing weight. When I talked to Ask Nurse Cindy the other day, she said, you know what, in year 1, she lost 70 pounds. Year 2, she's lost 5 pounds. So it's taken an entire year to get 5 pounds off. So I want people to understand that every time they see a story that says, wow, I lost, you know, this much weight in this amount of time, that might not always be you. And you know what, in everyday situations, I did a live just on Friday with my son, who's 20.
Technical stuff here. I don't know if anybody else is having an issue, but you're kind of breaking up on me, and I can't seem to find this video on your page. Okay,
let me check my page. You take over and chat, and let me see if I can find it. I don't hear any crackling on my side, so let me see if I can find it, and I'll share it, and you can pick up where I left off. How about that?
All right, if you can do the technological stuff, you know me.
I'm on it, baby.
I'm in a hotel room again. So there's a weird picture behind me. It's a hotel picture. Yeah, but Dory and I were going to talk about, you know, things that we did wrong, not losing weight. And, you know, she brings up such a great point. We talked about this the other night when I was on with Nancy. And it's just like, you know, people say, I only lost such and such. I only lost 24 pounds in whatever. If you had gained 24 pounds, would you have said, I only gained 24 pounds? No, you'd be devastated, because that's so much to gain.
Yes.
It's so much to, why isn't it so much to lose? I mean, you can't, 24 is 24. Or 2 pounds. I only lost 2 pounds. Or you know, Nurse Cindy, she only lost 5. But if you had gained 5, would you say I only gained 5? No, you'd be devastated because that was so much.
I'm
so much to gain or lose, and if so much to gain, then it's also so much to lose. It's the same amount of weight.
Well, and I'm sucking it up technically, and I giggle when everybody's like, oh, I haven't lost any weight in 6 months. I haven't lost any weight in 8 months. I haven't lost any weight in 10 months. And I'm like, okay, so technically I'm up 4 pounds since February. So not only have I not lost any weight, technically I'm up. But you guys have literally been watching me shrink since February. I'm getting smaller, I'm getting thinner, I'm getting all these new, bones here and there and everywhere. I'm down another size of clothes, but my weight isn't changing, and if anything, I'm slightly up.
Well, it's funny because last month we had like our no weigh challenge. Nobody, people didn't weigh. And, I don't really have any weight to lose. I fluctuate up to, down to, whatever. But I actually gained 4 pounds last month, July. But I was telling people, I put on a pair of shorts that, they fit. They're fairly new shorts. They fit the other day. And I put them on, and I gained 4 pounds in July. And I put these shorts on, and they wouldn't stay up. So
explain this.
God knows I don't exercise, so
Lord only knows.
Happening. The scale, and I get it. Trust me, I know you want to see that number go down. I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh, don't worry about the scale." I know we do. I do get it. I really do, and it's frustrating. But then you put those shorts on, and you go, "Why are they falling off of me? Something's happening. I can't explain it." But you're getting smaller. Even if that number isn't going down, am I right? You're getting smaller.
Well, and for me, I have found over the last year and a half, it's either or. Either I shared to your group, but I shared to mine, so we're good. Either my scale is moving or my body is shifting, but it's not both at the same time. Now, for me, it has worked out as whoosh, stall, whoosh, stall, whoosh, stall. And in a year and a half, my weight has only shifted maybe 4 times, I think. Like, I originally started at 180, and then I was weighing all of the time, and then I stopped doing that because I was making myself crazy. So then I decided I wasn't going to weigh myself until at least 3 people said, "Oh, Dory, you look like you've lost weight." Because then that's a little bit more of a gauge. So at that point, I hopped on the scale, and sure enough, I'd lost 10 pounds. So I was 170. The next time people said, "Oh, Dory, you look like you've lost weight, 0 pounds." I was like, okay, well, I didn't lose anything, but I look thinner, so I'll take it. And it kind of went that way. I lost 10 pounds, and then it was like another 3-4 months, and I lost 5. And then it was another, 3-4-6 months, and I lost another 5 pounds. But it was never, I did not have a steady, I can't even say I lost a half a pound a month over the last year and a half, because I've lost 35 pounds, but I only aim to lose 20. So if you are in that window where you're looking to lose that last 40 pounds, baby, we are in for the long haul. Long haul. Hear it, sister. I know it's not what you want to hear, but it's true. That last little bit is terrible.
The less you have to lose, and everybody knows this, but nobody wants to hear it because it's just not an easy pill to swallow. The closer you are to your ideal weight, and I don't like to use the word goal weight, because people have a goal weight in mind. Their goal weight may not be their ideal body weight.
Yes.
Keto is not going to, Keto could care less about your
a number in your head.
I may have a goal weight of 50 pounds. I'm never going to get there. I'll be dead before that happens. But, that's not my goal weight, by the way. But keto is at your ideal body weight. And if you're not, if you're not here yet mentally, your ideal body weight is where you need to be. It's where you're going to feel the best. It's where you're going to be the healthiest. It's at what point you're going to go, you know what? I don't care what that scale says. I feel great. I look great. and it's going to put you there. And then you say, well, geez, how do I stop losing weight? Don't worry about it. Just keep doing what you're doing, because you're not going to go below your goal. I mean, your ideal weight. You'll stop losing when you need to stop losing.
Well, and my goal weight was 175. In my head, that was my goal weight originally. And then I got down to 160 and regained 20. So my adjusted goal weight was 160. And right now I'm 150. And I'm okay with that. I'm happy with that. I'm comfortable. I have some spots, that are jiggly that I'd like to tone. But if I don't lose another pound, and I'm 150 pounds from now until forever, I'm 25 pounds smaller than size-wise, than I thought I would be. And I aim to be a size 14 and I'm a size 7. So really, I'm 7 sizes and 25 pounds smaller than I ever dreamed I would be. How dare I complain if I didn't lose weight 1 month? Like, actually.
Right. And I put up a post, it was on someone's Instagram that I saw this morning, and I shared it to the group, to the Keto for Life group, and it is so true. And I've actually never heard this before or seen it put this way. And it made so much sense. If your progress is slow, quitting doesn't make it any faster.
Yes. Let's talk about that next, because you know what? People message me and they say things like, I'm just really frustrated. If I don't see some weight loss soon, I'm going to quit. And you know what? How do I even answer that? Because my knee-jerk response is, well, then you don't really want to. Like, if I ask you, are you losing sizes? Are you feeling better? Are you sleeping better at night? Do you have less depression? Do you have less pain? And all your answers are yes, 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 yes. But if that scale doesn't move soon, I'm done. I don't really
I learned that you're a little frozen on me. I'm not sure if you stopped talking.
No.
So if I'm talking over you, I'm sorry. But you're a little frozen on me. What I learned is that, and it took me a while to learn this and get this, when I'm ready, and not me like Robyn, but like when my body is ready to lose weight, poor connection. It won't before that. I think we have a bad connection here.
On my end, it's not so bad. I don't seem frozen on my end, and I can hear you fine. And you don't seem frozen. It circled for about 2 seconds, but you seem good on my end. No sound? Okay. Let me pop you out, and I'll pop you back in and see if that works better. Okay? Give me 2 seconds. I'll pop you in, pop you out. Let's do this. Let's pop her out. We'll give her a second to... Sometimes it just does that. I don't know. I have a feeling that Wednesday is update day. Like, honestly, it has been so weird on the internet today and yesterday. I tried posting stuff. I posted something right before I went to bed the other night, and it posted yesterday morning. It was absolutely bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. Congratulations, healthy food habits helping me with food intolerances. And that is so amazing. You know what? Just to not feel absolutely hideous like you did for years and years, sometimes that's the win. And depending on what medications you're on, sometimes not. Okay, let's try that. Can you hear me? Better? Oh, maybe no?
Hey,
hello!
It says I have good service, but I don't know.
Do you know what? I think it's Wednesday is update day. To be honest with you, I think Instagram and Facebook both update on Wednesdays, so we'll go with it. So, we had a good comment. You can't hear me?
I cannot hear.
Oh, no. Do you want to try to lead from your Instagram? I'll message you. Hang on. I'll pop you out.
Go try something. Get me back in a minute. Hang on 1 second. I want to try something.
Okay, sounds good. Let's do that. We're just going to give Robyn a second to see if she can't figure that out. Because on my side, it doesn't look that bad. How is it looking for you guys? I'll maybe take a peek at my Facebook comments too, so I can see, just out of curiosity, how frozen was it for you guys? Because for me, I saw her freeze a couple times, but the sound was good. So I'm hoping, yay, Kathy, type 2 diabetic, thyroid issues, feeling awesome, losing weight, lots of inches, yay, girl. That's right, you know it. Oh my goodness. And you know what? That is honestly, that is so amazing. And I truthfully get more messages about success than I do about stalling. In an everyday, regular basis, I get a lot more messages about success than I do about stalling. So I do want to share with you guys that more people are succeeding than are struggling, at least according to the feedback that comes to me. Do we have sound? Oh no! What? No sound. No sound. Okay, let me do this. And let me say, Robyn, do you want to try off of your Instagram page? I can sign out of this one, and we can try again from your page. We can maybe at least get another 10 or 15 minutes in if you want before I get dinner and start my next live. So let me know if you want to try again from your page. Give me the thumbs up if you want, and we'll try it there. I will wait for 2 seconds to see if I hear from you. I'm going to send Robyn a message too and just see if she wants to try that. If she wants to try from her IG. She doesn't even know how to do that. Okay, Okay then. I'm a little baffled by that because I don't know why it's not working. I'm going to say this. Restart your phone, Robyn. I'll wait for you, give you like 2 minutes to get your phone all restarted, and we'll try one more time, and hopefully third time is the charm. Does that sound cool? Because yeah, I can hold time for a minute while you restart your phone, and then we can just try it again and see. And then if we get together, we do, and if not, then unfortunately we'll have to, I know, stupid Instagram, stupid Facebook, stupid technology. You're not the boss of me. You don't know me. I'm going to do what I want. I know technology is not the most awesome. And I kind of laugh because this is the part that we have zero control over. Like, you know, all day long we can plan what we're going to talk to you guys about and, you know, guess what questions might come up. We don't bother doing that because that's silly. You could never guess what people are going to ask. But we can plan topics all day long, and we can decide, and we can plan it out and decide what we are going to talk about. But if the technology part does not work, the technology part did not work. But we're going to power through because you don't know me. And I swear, like Facebook, Instagram, you're not the boss of me. I think I hear sound already. No! Oh, I have no idea. I don't know. Oh. I know, right? I feel like I'm miming. I know. Okay, I'll message you and then we'll figure it out. I actually have an idea. I have a really good idea. I'll message you right now and we'll figure it out. I know. I have like this super awesome idea, guys, and I know, bear with me, this one might be a weird one, but I have a cool idea, and we're going to see if this is going to work. I don't know if it will or not, but this is just an idea that I have, because I'm Dory, and I get ideas, and let's see if this works, because then at least you guys can see me talk to Robyn, and let's do it this way and see what happens. If I can get a decent connection with her on, oh, look at this, I even have stars on my face, let's not do any stars. And then that way, if I can get her on, oh, see, okay. Oh, hello. Okay, so there's sound this way.
I don't get it. I don't know. I don't understand. I hear you until I join
can see your lips are moving. So this is what I'm doing. We're just chatting right now, and I'm still going live. So we may as well, whatever. People are just looking at me talking to my phone, but I can turn my phone around so that they can see you, and we'll just do it. At least they can hear you now.
Okay.
Look, you're in the corner, just like if you were actually in there.
I'm stuck in the corner. Nobody puts me in the corner.
Go sit in the corner.
That's where Instagram needs to be in the corner.
Right?
What are we talking about? No, wait.
Stalling. Let's kind of talk about that. Like, when is it even a stall? Is it a stall if you're still shaping, if you're still losing sizes?
I mean, I say no, but trust me, I get it. You get on the scale, and the scale isn't going down, or maybe it's going up a little, and you're losing sizes, but you're like, yeah, but there's the number, and the numbers don't lie, but the scale isn't telling the whole story. So, number one, it's not, you're like holding your phone up.
I know, like, woo!
I see you on my laptop. I can't see you on my phone, but I can see you on my laptop. There's so much more, but I get it. I didn't get it in the beginning, but I do now. That there's so much more to it than that. And a stall, and I get the messages, and I know you do too. Oh my gosh, I'm in a stall. I haven't lost weight in 3 days. What? A stall isn't 3 days, y'all. It's like well over a month. Because your body's doing what it's doing stuff. Trust it. All I can tell you is trust it, trust it, trust it. It will work.
And I'd like to end on, let's kind of talk about if you are actually stalled, right? Like if you're not losing weight, your body isn't changing. Let's kind of just run through what are your top guesses, because again, without information, you can only just guess as what a stall causes. But what are your go-to first tries? Because I know I've got a laundry list those are my first guesses. So what are yours when someone says to you, I'm in a legitimate stall?
Okay, first thing I'm going to ask, if you are actually in a stall, first thing I'm going to say is, and look to, because it's honestly 90% of the time, it's here. What are you eating? Because people say, I don't know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Well, it's kind of hard to help. If you are not losing weight, people I know go nuts about this. You're going to have to track your food for a little bit. The first thing I'm going to want to see is, what are you eating? Because 90% of the time, it's in there. It's, you're not realizing, but it's in there. In the cases where it's not in there, I'm going to say that, I think the right answer is, if you're doing everything right, it's not in what you're eating, give it time. When you're ready to lose, you'll lose. And that is a true statement, but people don't like to wait. I get it. You're impatient. So if you want to kickstart things, I'm going to suggest maybe you do some kind of fast, whether it's a water fast, a fat fast, an egg fast, some kind of elimination, because there's something that you're doing that's kind of tripping you up, maybe.
Yeah.
In 100% of the cases, one of those things is going to help kickstart you. Now, I truly believe that if you just wait it out, when you're ready to lose, you're going to lose. But I also get it, I really get it, that you don't want to wait. But please, if it's 3 days, don't tell me you're in a stall, you're not in a stall. If it's 3 days. But if it's been, a month, 6 weeks, 3 months, 4 months, okay, there's things we can do to get your body kind of moving. And I would say one of the fasts, water fast, egg fast, fat fast, some kind of elimination.
Yeah.
And 100% time, one of those is going to work.
Well, and for me, this is the common message that I get. Hi, I'm keeping all of my carbs under 20 and I'm not losing weight. What's up with me? Okay, so where do we start? We start with, do you track your food? Because if you don't track your food, that's step one. I can't help you if I don't know what you're eating. Question 2, are you taking any medications? because a lot of medications are going to affect that. Then from there, if there are no medications, it's not hiding in their food. It can be any number of things, and I usually start with my first guess, if people are similar to me, is they're not eating enough fat, because I wasn't eating enough fat. So it could be not enough fat. It could be not enough food overall.
Don't know that unless you're tracking, and sometimes you got to go back to tracking for a little bit. People say, well, yeah, I'm putting fat on, I'm putting butter on everything. If you're eating a 16-ounce ribeye, or a sirloin or whatever, and you're putting a tablespoon of butter on it,
it's not enough butter.
No, it's not.
Yeah. So not enough fat. With a lot of ladies I talk to, it's not enough overall food, because we were always taught that calorie restriction is the key, right? So a lot of people I talk to flat out are not just eating enough food. So they're either not eating enough fat, they're not eating enough food, they could be overeating their protein, and it could be an electrolyte issue. So these are usually my first go-tos if the other things are in line. And that's kind of where you start. But all the way down the line, you have to research that. You have to try that. There's no one person in the world that you're going to message that's going to say to you, this is your problem. Do this and this and this, and then you're going to start losing weight. Because it can be so, not only any number of things, but any combination of these things that are causing you to stall. So if you are in a stall, you got to be a little Sherlock.
Yes. And you have to be willing to put the work in. I'm going to help you as much as I can. Dory's going to help you as much as she can. But I'll get it once in a while where I say, okay, I need you to track your food for a couple of days. And people go, I'm not going to do that.
I can't help them then if they don't. Like, honestly, everyone who's asked me for help has tracked their food, whether they wanted to or not, and I had to be like, I know it sucks. It's not forever, I promise. No one has actually flat out refused to track their food for me, because if they don't, I can't help. As much as I want to help, I can want to help you all day long. If you can't send me what food you're eating, I can't help. And here's an example. I had a lady message me and she said, Dory, I don't know. I'm doing all of the things right. Keto isn't working for me. I'm ready to give up. And I said, okay, what did you eat today? What did you eat today? And she sent me her meal one was an egg with some processed meat. Her next meal was she had fried Spam with some vegetables. And then her third meal was another processed meat. So 3 meals out of the day was all really, really highly processed meats. So chances are and no extra fat, no added fat anywhere whatsoever. So I was like, okay, I love you, but you're not doing all the things. Like, there's a lot of extra junk in the processed meat. When she sent me like Spam has a lot of carb filler and a lot of sugar. It's not really meat. I mean, it's meat-like. It's meat-ish. It's meat-esque.
Worst thing in the world, if that's what you got, and it's either that or a bag of Doritos, eat the Spam. But, people will say, well, I'm not eating the fat because I'm using the fat off of my body. No,
yeah.
You're not. If you're not eating fat, you are not using the fat off your body. And it is such an argument where, I'm not going to add extra fat because I got plenty of mine to use. Guess what? You ain't using it. You're not eating fat. You're just not.
Let's say this. If you don't eat fat, your body doesn't learn how to eat fat. Think of it as a baby bird. A mommy bird feeds the baby bird the fat. The baby bird learns how to eat the fat. So if you don't feed your body fat, your body won't learn how to burn the fat. Bottom line. You got to eat it to burn it.
And I can honestly say that, for everybody watching, sorry about my hand motion. My husband just came in from work. He's like, 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Bye.
Yeah. I'm like,
2 minutes, yeah.
You should come say hello.
Yes, please come say hello. Hello, darling.
Anyway, eat 100% of the situations where I looked at people, I'm like, you're not eating enough fat. They're like, but I can't eat any more fat because I've got fat to burn. No, up your fat. 100% of the time. Guess what? They started losing weight. I can't make you believe it, but it's true.
Yeah. I can't make anyone believe it, but what I can say from 6 months of personal experience is that a low-fat version of keto doesn't work. I'm stubborn. I dug my heels in. I decided I could do it my way. I was going to keto my way, and nobody got to tell me what my way was, and I didn't really need the extra fat because extra fat. And so I tried to do it without the extra fat, and guess what? It didn't work. You could do it for 6 months too if you want.
I didn't define the diet. I didn't discover the diet.
Yeah.
Who the heck changed the definition? And, I would use an example. Okay, I'm not really a vegetarian, but if I were to say, because I'm definitely not a vegetarian.
Definitely not.
I'm a vegetarian. I do it my way. I eat meat, but I'm a vegetarian. Don't you tell me that I'm not a vegetarian. My way. Yeah, well, that's stupid, and everybody would agree with that statement. But yet people say, there's so much of keto that you can customize, but things like not making it high fat, you've just defied the entire premise of the ketogenic diet. So you're not even keto.
Well, the things that we can adjust are our proteins and our carbs. And this is what happened. When I adjusted my protein down a little, because I don't process protein all that well, my tracker bumped up my fats and slightly raised my carbs. So those are the things we have control over. If you feel like you're eating more or less protein or carbs than you should, but fats are a given. If you're not eating at least 70% fat, it's not keto. It's not. I love you. It's low carb.
Right. And there is a difference. We need to do something on the difference between, in another week, the difference between low carb and keto, because they are very different.
I think let's do that next week, because you know what? This is a topic that's come up for me a couple times in this last week, because you know what? Everything that is keto is low carb, but low carb does not mean keto. So if you're low carb, you can eat keto all day long. But if it's a low carb recipe, it might or might not be keto. And even just getting that difference out sometimes is frustrating. I was in a different group, just one that I hang out in because it's a cool, fun group. And someone posted a low carb / keto shrimp recipe, and it was a really cool recipe. But the sauces for it were Frank's sweet chili sauce, Worcestershire sauce, and a couple other sweet sauces I can't remember. So I totaled them up, and it was 19 grams of sugar in the 1 pound of shrimp. So I commented, and I wasn't rude. Like, you know me, Robyn, I'm never rude. And I just said, wow, this is such an awesome low-carb recipe. Unfortunately, it's not keto because of how much sugar is in it. And I'll tell you what, I got my face ripped off. Like, right off. Like, how dare I even say, and I was like, you know what, I didn't say don't eat it. I just said it's not keto. Like, it's not.
To help the new people that are trying to eat keto that might see this and not realize that there is a big difference. I mean, low carb tortillas, people buy them, they're like, okay,
yes,
they are low carb. Awesome. First ingredient's wheat, which isn't keto, so it's low carb, but it's not keto.
Yes.
If you like to eat low carb, stay in our group. We'll support you. We love you, no matter how you're eating. But don't say it's keto if it's not, because people are just getting really confused.
Well, and that's the hard part. And I even said, no offense to the poster, because all you're doing is sharing a yummy recipe. And it wasn't necessarily in the post, it was in the recipe itself. Like, it was embedded. It was called keto recipe. And I said, you know what, no offense to the poster. It's not like you made the recipe. And what I got was, oh no, that's fine. I'll delete it. I wouldn't want to be put in jail for, sharing my misinformed recipe that I got from a recognized keto blog. And I was like, well, not every recognized blog is going to be a truly keto recipe either. I'm going to tell you guys a secret. There are some things even that I make that are low carb, not keto. Because, for example, if it has ranch dressing in it, instantly it's low carb, not keto, because my ranch isn't truly keto. My mayo isn't truly keto.
Unless you make your own.
Yes.
For mayo, I use Primal Kitchen, which is keto. But there are things that I make, and I'll be honest with you, don't hate me for this. If I make a big casserole, because the price of Primal Kitchen, I'm probably throwing some Hellmann's in there. And it's not going to stall my weight. It's not going to stall anybody's weight loss or anything, but it's not truly keto. And I have cookbooks. And Pinterest is great for stuff, but it's also notorious for people because they don't. You put up in Pinterest, keto recipes. Pinterest doesn't have a keto police that comes through and looks at. Just because it says keto doesn't mean it is. I have keto cookbooks where the recipes are not keto. You've got to learn to. Unfortunately, or fortunately, read them and understand what is and what isn't.
Well, and that's the bottom line. And we'll learn it together. Let's talk about that next week. You head out and have an amazing date night with your husband, because that is so awesome.
Jealous, all of you.
Oh, I'm totally jealous. I never get to go on date nights. What?
It's too cold up there.
Well, right now it's a heat wave. Oh my goodness. I have my air conditioning on. It is so hot right now. It's a heat warning all week long. By Thursday, it's going to be 37 degrees, which is well over 100 your temperature.
Here. All right, you're probably hotter than we are down here. So stay cool. Sit by that fan. And we're going to talk about low carb versus keto next week. How's that?
Awesome. Have a great night. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Bye, doll. Okay, so see, we're smart, we're savvy, we're smooth. Technology will not hold us back. So I'm going to take a quick 20-minute break, guys, and we will be back here at 6 p.m. And we are going to hang out with Gary and Alyssa, and we're going to talk about being a fitness entrepreneur, how to go from a hot mess to all hustle, how to take your dream and make it into a viable business. So we'll see you in 20 minutes, and we will hop on again because we got a lot of getting over the hump to do. So see you guys in 20 minutes. Bye.